Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ricky Sailboat. As you can see, yes, I have a broken arm. I'm okay, thank you for all your thoughts and prayers these last few days, but if you didn't watch last episode, I was viciously attacked by Gunnar Jones after I accepted his max challenge. This whole thing goes back to when I called him a coward and whatnot for kidnapping Normal Steve, who is still kidnapped, by the way. Hopefully something is going to be done about that now that I can't save him anymore. So the proposed match that I accepted will not be happening on behalf of my doctors advising against it. So instead I'm going to rest up a little bit, but guess what? The show must go on, the news must go on, and we have news today.
Ricky Sailboat. Our beef is over with. How's that arm treating you? Well, anyways, Mr. Boss has announced this final stand, so to speak, for Extreme Backyard Fighting. Hey, I used to work there. I used to be champion. Why haven't I been invited to the show yet, huh? Why don't I have a match yet? Because it's the same thing every time. I have to crawl my way up to the top, and once I'm at the top, no one can touch me, and that's exactly what's going to happen again. Speaking of people who are trying to climb to the top, Mr. Crazy, you've called out Johnny Champion. What are you going to do after that? You think he's really going to put his title on the line for you, some lowlife who has lost everything? Well, you haven't beaten me in quite some time. In fact, we haven't fought in quite some time. So how about me and you, Mr. Crazy? One more time. At the final stand, we'll see what you're really made of. Deathmatch.
Well, folks, I don't have to really say much about that clip. Gunnar has issued a challenge now to Mr. Crazy, and please, Mr. Crazy, I hope you accept it. There, I said it. Gunnar Jones needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. There is another man who could shed some light on this whole situation, and that's Mr. Boss. Mr. Boss is here for another announcement, and let's go to him right now. Hello SuperCharged Wrestling fans, it is I, Mr. Boss. I'm just here for a very brief announcement, but it's pretty exciting. I have the very first match for Extreme Backyard Fighting, the final stand. I'm going to announce it to you right now. It is a tag team match featuring an Extreme Backyard Fighting legend. It's going to be Pa teaming with Flippy Felipe, and they're going to be taking on the Invisible Boys. This rivalry has been building for quite a long time, and we're going to see it all happen on the biggest stage, Extreme Backyard Fighting, the final stand. And of course, it is going to be extreme. Well, there you have it, folks. A tag team match is set for Extreme Backyard Fighting, the final stand. It's going to be quite the matchup, I must say. This rivalry has been heating up over the past few months, actually, ever since Wrestle Crusade in November. So, this is going to be a big match. I assume it's a blow-off match, but we're just going to have to wait to find out now, shall we? Alright, folks, now it's time for our Wrestler of the Week. This week's Wrestler of the Week is none other than Schizo. Schizo, while no matches at this time, has proven himself to be a mighty heroic warrior, as we've seen in the Tragedy of Schizo, a video that is available to watch right now. In his ongoing feud with Kimchi, the man who brutally murdered his family, Schizo is a valiant warrior, and I sure hope to see him crush Kimchi's skull in. So that is why Schizo is our Wrestler of the Week. Congratulations. Our Ramona KFC champion, Magic Magdalena, was supposed to show up today for this episode today, but she unfortunately had to cancel. I have a text from her now. She wanted me to read this to you. Apologies for not showing up today, but my car keys disappeared last night, and I have no idea where they are. We'll make it up to you, Ricky. That's me. Tell the fans I'm ecstatic to be the Ramona KFC champion. Very strange disappearance. I hope Magic Magdalena the best. She was just supposed to come on for a quick interview, a quick sit-down interview like I did with Johnny Champion. Almost forgot his name. He's our world champion. How could I forget? If you haven't checked it out already, Mr. Boss did a fantastic promo job hyping up the final stand in a video called Road to the Final Stand. It's up on this channel. You could watch it today. Just gives details on the history of Extreme Backyard Fighting and why the final stand is such an important event. And just to reiterate what he said a little bit in the video, he did say that the final stand is coming July 2nd. That is a Sunday. I just cannot wait. And before I wrap up today, yes, it's a bit of a shorter episode, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you, because if you did not know, this is the 10th episode of Wrestle News Weekly. 10 weeks, 10 episodes we've been doing this, and just thought I'd have a little bit of a celebration with you. So cheers to tar. I don't have a drink. I wish I did. I'd be drinking myself to death right now. This arm really hurts. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ricky Sailboat. Subscribe, and we'll hear from Mr. Crazy hopefully next week.